Hello again and welcome to Devotion to Writing, a channel devoted to helping you overcome writer's block, move from fear to flow, step out of doubt and into confidence, and awaken your creativity through the simple, sacred act of writing. Today's reflection or inspiration comes from a teaching I heard recently by Ramana Maharshi, the great Indian sage. It's a reminder that the cooking is what matters, not the cook and not the eaters. So as this relates to writing, obviously, it's the writing that matters, the act, not the writer and not the audience. Not to say that we're not thinking about or can't think about an audience and how we're communicating, but that we can't be worried about the outcome or the reward, if any, for what we are writing. So creating anything in life, we can often become entangled in questions such as, will anyone appreciate this? Is anybody going to think that this is good? Will my work be successful? Will I be successful? Will this that I'm writing matter? But Ramana Maharshi offers us, I think, a much gentler, truer, and fulfilling perspective, honestly, and that is, do the work with care. Do the writing with love. Do your action with a devotion. Come from this space within you that you are doing this because you enjoy doing it. And the work itself will be the reward. You will be rewarded in that work. And think of a cook in a kitchen, just to bring this back in. A sincere cook isn't obsessing about how many people will praise the dish or how widely it will be shared, right? The cook is simply paying attention to the smells, the aromas, the taste. It's adding ingredients, the pleasure of chopping, the very sensory experience of chopping, of smelling, of tasting, of seasoning. And it takes time. And they're willing to take that time. And the same is true with our writing. We have to be willing to take time with it, to season it, to be with it, to taste it, to see what else it needs, what other ingredients, if any. We have to be with our writing as with our cooking, with care and with attention and with heart. Because in the very act of cooking or in writing, something sacred is already happening in the action, in the activity, in the process of us showing up. The transaction is making the action sacred. Our caring is making it sacred. And this applies to everything that we want to create in our lives, from a good meal to a good poem. Our daily gestures are our art. When we pour love into something, that whatever our objective is, the moment of creation is already complete. That is the moment. When we are creating, that is the moment. That is the sacred moment. That's what we have to attend to, and that is it. What happens afterward, who sees it, how it's received, what becomes of it, that's not in our control. It never was in our control. So we release it. We let it go when we make it. Like when we make a meal, we put it on the table, we let it go. We're done. There's nothing more for us to do at that point. So we can be at peace and know that we did the work, that the best work that we could do in that moment, given the circumstances, whatever they might have been. Our circumstances for writing might have been, we had 5 minutes to write, we had 10 minutes to write, or we had a headache, or maybe we felt deeply connected and we wrote more deeply, wildly, creatively than we thought we would. So the next time that you sit down to write, which I hope will be today, perhaps after watching this video, remember that the doing, the action, is the devotion. The creating is your offering. the love that you place in that act, the quality of your attention, that is the point. That is the point. And from that quality of attention, you derive your reward. That is, when you bring your full attention, you will be rewarded by your full attention, by whatever comes. It'll be beside the point, really, to you, what comes, because you're not going to be sitting there judging it. You are there experiencing it, doing it, making it. Everything after is just the universe doing whatever it will with what you have created. So if this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to see what you write. I should probably give you a prompt. Write about, here are two. Write about a meal that you've had. Write about the whole meal, from preparation perhaps to sitting around the table and sharing it with friends or family. It could be a certain occasion. In the United States here, we just passed Thanksgiving, so that was certainly an occasion to gather with friends and family over a big meal that took hours to prepare, and then to enjoy that together. But write about a meal, or more specifically, you could write about cooking something, and what that is like, what goes into it, what ingredients, why do you like making this, where did you learn to make this, what are the smells, what memories does it bring back to you? And if you would like more reflections like this, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Also, visit devotiontowriting.com. I am going to be offering a 12-week sacred writing journey beginning in January. It's online. It'll be every Saturday. If you want to join me, you can go to devotiontowriting.com. As I mentioned, you can get more details there about the workshop, and you could register there. I'd love to meet you at this workshop. I'd love to write with you, take this writing journey with you. So I hope you write deeply today. I know that if you do write, you will write beautifully, because beautiful is what you are. Blessings.